So, GB, over these past 2 weeks, how has your academic background and overall experience impacted your ability to connect with the American students over these past 2 weeks and participate in this cultural and environmental exchange program?
Very good question. My academic background, I can take it off as my way of life. I come from a favela at Rio de Janeiro. The name of the favela is Complexo do Alemão. And in my whole life, especially when I turned 16 and went to a federal school, I always had a more humane view on society. So for me, being an academic nowadays in a university that is really well known and very, very competitive to get into, for me it's a privilege, and for me is a way to bring my humane view, my community view as the favelas to a more for a more prestigious way of introducing my academic life. And this view, I can't separate it from this project here at the Coastal Resilience Exchange Program, because for me, even though some people separate the human's view and the more biological view in the way of the environmental struggle, for me they are a whole. For me they can be separated, and we need to understand how the climate change is affecting the population here, how the exchange, the environmental exchange and the climate exchange are affecting the lives of different populations. So my academic background, it helps me to try to change a little bit and to give a more amplified view to everybody that is working on environmental studies. So it helped me to connect more decently. It helped me be more open for different views and open for different cultures. So it really helped me off getting to know the Brazilians here and the Americans as well.
Relating to the what you're talking about with the American students and the Brazilian students, what have been some of the benefits and challenges of this intercultural exchange between Portuguese and English for 2 weeks? Living together and navigating cultural differences. How's that experience been for you?
For me, the American culture and the Brazilian culture, they aren't as separate and as different as, for example, if we took a Eastern country. So we have similarities. Obviously, we have some differences as well. But these differences, they were easily put on a check, and people could start living more close, to each other. Even though we come from different countries, for me, we could see ourselves as friends and partners from the first day. So it has some difficulties as washing and cleaning dishes, but it's also very good to check and balance these necessities and these differences between the culture, and try to maintain a common ground for everybody to be safe and to everybody to be listened to. And for me, it was a very good experience, and this cultural exchanges was very, very good for my formation as well as a human being, to understand. We have a really biased view on the US, and probably the US has a very biased view to Brazil as well. But to find new ideas and to know what Americans think about their own countries, about Brazil, it was very good, to produce knowledge, and to say that Brazil isn't only what the soap opera says, what the media says, and what the American media says. And it was really good for me. These difficulties, for me, they aren't difficulties. They are some a little barriers that we need to overstep in a way to be more close, you know. So it's a common step to take if you are speaking with someone foreigner, but we need to take it, and we took it, and it was very good.
Over these past 2 weeks, as a Brazilian, how has Atafona been for you? What has made it interesting or not interesting, or what kind of experience have you gained from living in Atafona as a Brazilian?
For me, being in Atafona gave me a lot of knowledge about the climate change and the ways that we can be downsized, and the ways that we can be prejudiced by our own deeds and our own constructions. So understanding how the Atafona Paraíba do Sul River is losing strength, how the sea is getting more and more present in the population lives, and seeing the struggles that the fauna here has to be alive and to be and carry their own biological ways of living, you know. So we have a lot of struggles for the turtle population here and to protect their populations because of, as well, from nature and as well from human harm. So understanding a little bit of this, it was very good to me to take this knowledge and to put in my community, you know. As a whole, the favelas in Brazil, they don't have a lot of access to knowledge from different types of areas, even though it's environmental, even though it's humane or mathematics, every kind of knowledge. We have a deficit in the favelas, and being able to achieve some of it and to take it back is really important for me, so other people can see what is happening and being more consciousness in the population there, and so everybody can see what to do, what not to do, why we need to help the environment, why we need to see ourselves as part of the environment, you know. And for me, it's very interesting, and it's very alarming as well, because I have a feeling that this is always a decaying city, you know. People live their lives here, but you can feel the apprehension and the fear in the air here, because the sea is always present. We can hear by the waves, and in the 24 hours of the day it is present. So I think it's a little depressing, but it's a sign that shows that we humans, we need to take better care of our world, you know.
Thank you, Chibi.
You're welcome.